What's happening, everybody? Trey here, joined as always by my dad, Sean, and today, reactions to the classics. We got a reaction to Gregory Alan Isakov. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. Born in South Africa, came to the States whenever he was a child, and he's covering the song by Iron and Wine, another group we've got a song reaction to, the Trapeze Swinger, and this comes courtesy of suggestion from our good friend of the channel and patron, Paul, always enjoy the suggestions that you bring us, man, and I know you said that this song is especially special to you.
Yeah, and before we get into that, if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, hit the big red subscribe button below. If you'd like to support us in any way, maybe have us do a song reaction or album reaction or anything, check out our Patreon link below. The patrons make this channel go, as we literally combine to spend hundreds of hours on this channel a month. It's a labor of love. And also check out our live streams, 1 o'clock Central Time every Wednesday, 6 o'clock Central Time every Friday night. Paul wrote us a little bit about this on Patreon, so let's use his words.
Yeah, we're just going to say what he's got, because the video we're using has 7.5 million views, and Paul was like, well, probably 500,000 of those are from me. He said of this song, the reconciliation of death, the miracle of life, the marvel of the dance between the two, the rapidness of it, the brevity of it, the smidgens we remember, the gaps which we forget, the afterthoughts, the foresights, the remembrances, the heights by which we are remembered as we pass through the lowest exits of mortality drags us through. This is an expression beyond which the words of which it is composed can verbally express. This song is felt rather than heard.
My goodness, that is quite the...
Paul, we need to hire you to do some writing for us, man.
No joke. Wow. Okay.
Very, very well said. And man, I can't really say anything more than that. But we're gonna have the song up here playing on YouTube, and just gonna enjoy it. 8 minutes long. Buckle up, and afterwards we'll give our thoughts. So thank you again, Paul.
Thanks, Paul.
I always like seeing musicians in action in the studio.
In the studio, man, in the lab.
Please remember me happily by the rose bush, laughing with bruises on my chin. The time when you counted every black car passing your house beneath the hill. And up until someone caught us in the kitchen with maps, a mountain range, a piggy bank, a vision too removed to mention. Please remember me fondly. I heard from someone you're still pretty, and then they went on to say that the pearly gates had such eloquent graffiti, like we'll meet again, and fuck the man, and tell my mother not to worry, and angels with their great handshakes, always done in such a hurry. And please remember me at Halloween, making fools of all the neighbors, our faces painted white. By midnight we'd forgotten one another, and when the morning came was ashamed, although now it seems so silly that season left the world, and in return now you're lit up by the city. remember me mistakenly from the window of the tallest tower, call and pass you by, and much too high to see the empty road at happy hour leave and resonate just like the gates around the holy kingdom, with words like lost and found. Don't look down. Someone save temptation, please remember me. As in the dream we had as rug-burned babies among the fallen trees, and fast asleep beside the lions and the ladies that call you what you'd like, and even might give a gift for your behavior, a fleeting chance to see the trapeze swing as high as any savior. But please remember me, my misery, and how it lost me all I wanted. Those dogs that love the rain and chasing trains, the colored birds above there running in circles round the well, and where it spells on the wall behind St. Peter in black and cinder gray and spray paint. Who the hell can see forever?
See why Paul wrote that, man. An obviously deep, emotional track.
Please remember me seldomly in the car behind the carnival, my hand between your knees. You turned from me. You said the trapeze act was wonderful, but never meant to last. The clown that passed saw me just come up with anger, and it filled the circus dogs. The parking lot had an element of danger. And please remember me finally, and all my uphill clawing, my dear. And if I make the pearly gates, I'll do my best to make a drawing of God and Lucifer, a boy and girl, an angel kissing on a sinner, a monkey and a man, a marching band, all around the frightened trapeze swinger.
Right, the trapeze swinger, Gregory Alan Isakov coming in, man. Didn't really say much in that one just because it was such a lyrically dense song. I thought the arrangement was perfect for
That's what I was going to say. Thank goodness they didn't try to put really much instrumentation
man,
at all. Just a little subtle.
Keep it simple.
Yeah, man, definitely. It was all about the voice. And I'd be curious. I want to listen to Iron and Wines. Mm-hmm. I'm just curious why this one, why you chose this one. Although, I mean, I'm sure, you got to choose one of them. Sam Beam, of course, who wrote it, said the trapeze swinger, he wrote it for a movie called In Good Company.
Okay.
Said I was sort of commissioned to do. At least I finished it with the plot points of the movie in mind, or at least the spirit of it. That was more of an assignment. That was interesting because the lyrics are powerful.
No, they are, man, because it just starts off like, I didn't have the lyrics up whenever
I didn't either. I was just watching the video.
Them, but even then you can tell a lot of I just from my first impressions, like this guy's died and he's up at the gates of heaven, man.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's kind of what we got just from the first line. Please remember me happily by the rose bush laughing with bruises on my chin. The time we counted every black car passing. And it just goes on to describe more of that.
Yeah.
Just I think the subtle nature of the instrumentation really helped aid just the powerful, somber, serious nature of this track, and just the fact you think, oh man, please remember the fact this is from somebody who's dead. I think just from the perspective, just
right,
just heightens how powerful it is.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I don't have a lot more to add to it actually. Just the lyrics. I would invite you guys to go read the lyrics. We can't really do them justice as it just plays out. Talking about, I thought in verse 2, it startles you a little bit because he drops the F-bomb in the middle of this really beautiful song. Not that that's a bad thing. He used it to great effect, but talking about being at the pearly gates, had some eloquent graffiti like "We'll meet again" and "F the man," and "Tell my mother not to worry," and "Angels with their great handshakes were always done in such a hurry."
Almost like those were people's last words in a sense. We'll meet again. Tell mom not to worry. F the man, kind of stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I thought that was that was one of my favorite verses in this. A lot to take in on a first listen for sure. I just thought the imagery used here, and I mean I know Gregory didn't write this. Sam Beam did for Iron and Wine, but
boy, he felt it.
Yeah, that's the thing, man.
Which is probably why he covered it.
He probably it resonated so much with him, and he was able to have that resonate out to us as the listener. He notes towards the end of the song, "But please remember me, my misery, and how it lost me all I wanted. Those dogs that love the rain and chasing trains, the colored birds above their running again," setting that scene and imagery in circles around the well and where it spells on the wall behind St. Peter, on cinder gray and spray paint. Who the hell can see forever? I don't know. They're talking about. We sometimes don't think of life in the eternal perspective. I don't know, but yeah, man, 8 verses, all very dense, all very this is one I'm gonna have to go over and comb over and multiple other listens.
Me too. And I will be doing that.
And I just like bringing the whole trapeze swinger kind of motif up throughout the song too, man. So Paul, thank you for bringing this one to us. I'm not going to rate this one just because I want to again fully take it in.
I agree.
As I'm reading,
I think it's going to be sky high.
Yeah, along with the lyrics. But it would be high for me too, and I look forward to diving into more of this. But as always, appreciate it, Paul. Appreciate it, Dad. Let us know what you think of this track down in the comments below, y'all. And until next time, thanks for watching. Happy listening, and we will see ya.